On the stage of life, our minds also need meticulous care. Today, let's step into the world of mental health.
Recently, I've been feeling unusually flustered, as if something bad is about to happen. It's really distressing. This might be the work of anxiety disorders. These symptoms are quietly influencing the daily lives of many.
Thank you for joining me. I really appreciate your time with me. I have a question. Do you have any anxiety or any symptom of that?
Oh, I think I have a mild anxiety because sometimes I get the symptoms on me when I feel stressed or something.
The chart shows the statistic of anxiety, depression, and stress in Malaysia.
Sarah, do you want to eat? I don't feel like eating. Why?
Depression is also a mental health issue that cannot be ignored. Persistent sadness and loss of interest are common symptoms. There are several types of bipolar disorder. First, bipolar 1. Bipolar 1 is categorized when you have had at least one manic episode that may come before or after hypomanic or major depressive episodes. In some cases, mania may cause a break from reality. This is called psychosis. Second, bipolar 2. Bipolar 2 is categorized when you have had at least one major depressive episode and at least one hypomanic episode, but you have never had a manic episode. Third, cyclothymia. Cyclothymia is categorized when you have had at least 2 years or 1 year in children and teenagers of many periods of hypomania symptoms and periods of depressive symptoms. These symptoms are less severe than major depression. Last but not least is the other types of bipolar. These types include bipolar and related disorders caused by certain drugs or alcohol or due to a medical condition such as Cushing's disease, multiple sclerosis, or stroke.
In Malaysia, the number of depression patients has changed a lot in the past 4 years, affecting numerous lives.
Hello. How are you? Yes, I'm really great. Yeah, I'm walking on the park. It's so boring. But I don't know why. Are you good? Okay. Thank you. So I'm hung out. Bye bye.
Let's go into the factors of affecting mental health. We have biological factors, environmental factors, as well as psychological factors. The first one, it is biological factors. In genetics, specific genes can increase the likelihood of developing certain disorders, but genetic alone do not determine the mental health. For brain chemistry, it has neurotransmitters that play a key role in regulating mood, thought patterns, and behaviors. As for hormonal imbalance, the conditions like premenstrual cypheric disorder, which known as PMDD, and postpartum depressions are the examples. Next, which is the environmental factors. The trauma, which is exposure to traumatic events such as abuse, violence, loss of loved one, or natural disasters can have long-lasting effects on mental health. Social support and relationships. We could have a strong social connections and support networks can provide emotional resilience and protection against mental health issues. And last, the socio-economic status, which is living in poverty, facing unemployment, or experiencing financial stress can have a significant impact on mental health too. Lastly, the psychological factors. The first, the personality traits. Individuals who are highly sensitive to stress tend to worry excessively and difficult in regulating their emotions. On coping mechanisms, it is how they cope with stress and life challenges significantly affect their mental health. And for the cognitive patterns, it is about the way people think about themselves, the world, and their future can influence on mental health.
Affect brain's chemical called neurotransmitter which help nerve communicate. It can lower serotonin, making you feel sad or anxious.